My friends, Gina Carano's rampage against Hollywood continues, and it only continues to get more epic, and today she is showing no mercy whatsoever, completely, brutally calling out the truth about Hollywood in this epic tweet that we are going to be taking a look at here, this epic response to everything that, all the insanity that is happening in Hollywood right now, especially when it comes to Rachel Zegler and the SAG-AFTRA nonsense. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Gina Carano reacts to SAG-AFTRA allowing Rachel Zegler to promote the Hunger Games. The system is rigged and littered with posers. And the system is rigged is an absolutely 100% important thing for us to continue to remember. And this is not just talking about Hollywood. We can also look at the system of our society in general. We can look at the government system. We can look at the education system. All of these major systems are rigged, which is why we need to continue to wake up. We need to continue to see what is going on and look at what is actually happening. Because those in power who are running these systems are counting on you to continue to be asleep so that they can continue to have the power that they have. So Terror in the Prairie actress Gina Carano reacts to the news that Rachel Zegler and the cast of The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, were given permission to promote the upcoming film by SAG-AFTRA, which is just absolutely crazy. But this is exactly the type of elitist type of nonsense that is going on in Hollywood. Zegler, who plays Lucy Graybaird in the film, posted on Instagram, "I am so beyond thankful to Lionsgate and SAG-AFTRA for working so hard throughout the strike to come to an agreement, allowing us to participate in press and promotion for our film, which comes to theaters on November 17th. Lionsgate's efforts are proof that studios, big and small, can meet us in a place of fairness for their films and the people who work so hard to make them." Yeah, place of fairness, right. Yeah, there's nothing fair about this whatsoever, and Gina Carano is going to show us exactly why. So then Gina Carano, in response, continues to prove that she is just as sick and tired of the crap that is happening in Hollywood like the rest of us. What an odd strike this is. Small non-studio productions are having trouble getting waivers, but studios get the interim agreements left and right. That right there is all part of the problem, the part of the kind of the classist type of nonsense that is going on. Celebrities go from the picket line to the promotional tours and red carpets. What happened to that? I better get paid for every hour I stand in this dress talk. Talking about, of course, Rachel Zegler. Meanwhile, the people who are actually suffering are the crews and actors not a part of studio projects or the in-group to get their waivers granted. The ones whose money will run out quicker, the ones who are having to pick up a second line of work, the ones who will be controlled a whole lot easier once the strike ends based off of desperation to work. That right there, that paragraph completely highlights the problem. Think that was by accident? Maybe they should have granted waivers for all of the non-studio productions, keeping people working to halt all studio productions if they really wanted to make a difference and reach a faster agreement. Who is this strike really intended to hurt again? Better make a deal quick. People are getting to notice. I'm sure it'll be in favor of all the right people, and all the right people will pat themselves on the back on an excellent deal and months of suffering well worth the wait. At least while you are at it, you could throw into the agreement that it will never again be permitted to allow any production to force inject poison, experimental jabs into people's body in the name of science ever again. You know, because that in itself wasn't something big enough to have had a huge strike over. The hypocrisy is palpable. The system is rigged, amen, and littered with posers. Art is free. Creativity is your rebellion. You don't need permission to do that, which is why we are so passionate about EpicVerse, which is why we are so excited to be outside the Hollywood system. That is why I love what we are doing with EpicVerse, because we are not controlled by SAG. We are not controlled by studios. We are not controlled by any of the systems that are running our country into the ground, our society into the ground. We are not controlled by them. And this is why EpicVerse is so important. This is why we need you to back us up at EpicVerse. So continue to keep your eyes and ears open, because we are getting close to launching, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we have been working on. So with all of that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.